Hello again, people. Right, this is not a trade. This is just a reminder of the power of the left-hand side of your charts. That was my last trade here, and look how it used that M30 low support becomes resistance, and then becomes support. From the 20th of March, 5 days ago, and then the H4 high was used as resistance and support again, and then an M30 high was used as resistance and finally broke and support. We've got the round number up there as well, and then above that we've got an old daily high. But you know, this price has moved, and I'm not bothered in the least bit since my trade at that level there. Sorry, well, where I closed my trade, about that level there. It's moved another 73, 74, well, 80 pips, say, 77 pips. And you know, the reason, you know, obviously that's because it's the busy time of day, the London Open and such like. We've also got news today. I didn't mention that, but 9:30 we've got pound news. So they're driving it to a level for whatever reason. They may crash it to make loads and loads of money. They may just send it up. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. It doesn't really come into the my mindset. All I trade is my levels, as you know, and my reversals. And the other thing to mention now is always remember your higher time frames. Don't sit watching this 1 minute chart thinking, oh, when it breaks that 20 level, I'm in. Because look at this 15-minute chart. And this is why the indicators, in my opinion, are so important. Red, red. So you can't trade it until it's green again. It's always important to look at the higher time frames. So even red on the 30, dropping off on the hourly. Now there is one proviso: if the hourly is red but the 30 and the 15 are green, then that's volatility in the market, and that is a description of when people talk about the indicators are always lagging. Well, they're not. You just have to know how to use them properly. So don't get caught up with all these stupid myths that people tell you. When you're a newbie trader, you get told all sorts of silly stuff. Don't trade on a Friday, don't trade on a Monday, don't trade on a Wednesday, only trade this part of the day, this part of the day, don't do this, don't do that. You end up in paralysis. Just got to teach yourself price action trading, in my opinion. I mention the news just to be aware of the news, and don't you're liable to get a lot of sideways action running up to the news. That's the only type of fundamental analysis you'll ever hear me talking about, really. You know, another one, don't trade the week of NFP. Even my mentor used to say that, and I would have considered him a good trader, but he fed that line. NFP, don't trade it. And the markets do go sideways, but he was trading the 15-minute time frame. He hadn't got a clue about any of this, you know, what I'm doing now. But that was 15 years ago. Things have changed. In my opinion, guys, learning to trade now is far, far easier than a long time ago. That's probably why it took me so long to become consistent enough to go live. But you know, that's the thing. There's just more indicators about. There's more people about doing it. Thousands and hundreds of thousands more people doing it. And everyone's got their own method. I'm not saying mine is the best method in the world at all. Far from it. But it's a good method. It's solid, and it works for me. You will have to find your own way in the future. And possibly you may come back to this in 5 years' time or 10 years' time, and think, oh, he did have something going on there. Anyway, that's changing colour now. When it closes is when the bar will stay that colour in 11 minutes. Until then, we have to be very cautious about considering going long. But it's 9:18 now, and the news is due in 12 minutes. So I wouldn't expect this to well, I certainly wouldn't even consider trading it, you know. In and out quick, that's my motto. 3 trades, 3 winners before I've even had my breakfast. I've just made my first cup of coffee of the day, actually. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helps. It's all for inspiration purposes and education purposes, guys. Don't trade anything I recommend. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.